JKB back with another episode. Today I'm reviewing Snake Pass. Thank you to Sumo Digital for sending over the review copy. Let me just start out by saying I want to get 75,000 subs. So if you guys are watching this and you like what you see on my channel, please subscribe. Also, please hit the like button, share it on social media. It's going to help us hit 75,000 subs this year. Let's do that together. Only way I can do it is with your support, because YouTube kicked me out of the house and I live down by the river in a box. So thank you for watching. Let's get into the review of Snake Pass. What is Snake Pass? Well, it is a platformer where you can't jump. You actually play as a snake, and the standing out achievement in this game is introducing a new way of playing a video game. I've never played as a snake in a video game. In real life, I'm absolutely a snake. I slither into women's lives and I slither right out the other side with all of their money. But in this video game, you control a snake known as Noodle. Now, is that a play on the meme Danger Noodle? It could be, and I think it really obviously works for me because this is my favorite snake of all time. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's like so adorable. Noodle is one of these new mascots that I'm just so in love with. And the way you control Noodle is so unique. You hold down a button, he slithers. To go quicker, you have to go left and right, as a snake does. And to go up and down, you lift his head up. You also have a grip ability, which lets you grip onto things, but you gotta think like a snake. And since I am a greedy son of a snake bitch, I'm really good at the game. But this is like, the shining achievement is the physics engine in this game, is the real star. The game is $20 US, and for that amount, if you're a platformer fan, this is like a must-own. It's very simple in its design. You're simply going through the level and unlocking the keystones. So you're moving them from wherever they're hidden on the level. Usually they're not hidden, you just see them and you find them, bring them to the end of the level, and then your little friend that's flying around you, by the way, it's a hummingbird who can also pick up your tail and save you in certain situations, but that's, you know, I didn't really use that, but later in the game you definitely need to use that. So there are, looks like little water droplets that you have to pick up. You also have to pick up some coins, which are the hardest part in this game. This, by all means, is sort of a platforming puzzle game. Puzzle in the sense that you, every time you get up close to some of the bamboo in the level, it's kind of a puzzle to figure out how do I get up on there as a snake and survive without falling to my death. Now, let me just say, when you fall in this game, Noodle screams for his life. Like, it's so classic. And one of the most classic things about this is they got the same composer as Donkey Kong Country to come in here and provide the score, and that is unbelievable to hear that again. So it's a bunch of nostalgia really coming at you. This sounds nuts, but it kind of reminded me of the first time I played Mario 64. It's a new way of playing video games. As a snake, he's adorable. He has this cute friend, and the missions, there's no real missions here. You're just finding the keystones and getting out of the level. There's 15 levels across a whole bunch of different sort of types of scenery. And in closing, as I get into the pros and cons of the game, I am so happy with this franchise, and I wanted to pitch something to Sumo Digital because I know they're going to watch this. I want, in part 2, co-op, and your co-op partner is Noodle's brother, known as Tubes. That, make it happen. Co-op in this game would be amazing to be able to help each other climb. Anyways, pros and cons in the game. I'll go with the cons first. The resolution on the Switch is so low. It is ridiculous. I'm hearing things like on PlayStation Pro, it's like 4K ultra, realistic, blah, blah, blah. Does that really matter? Is it a negative? I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in how fuzzy it looks on my top-of-the-line monitor for 1080p docked in the Switch. And even in handheld mode, it is a little fuzzy at times. It just feels fuzzy. Is that really a negative? I mean, yeah, it's a little disappointing, but it also is kind of a budget title, and I didn't really expect it to be like mind-blowing on the Nintendo Switch. I also have a feeling, maybe I'm just speculating here, that they got the Switch late or something like that, and maybe they'll update it with better resolution. I don't really know. It's not going to end the real want to play it on my Switch. I really do enjoy playing it on the go. Just, you know, pop into a level as a snake, and it's just so much fun. And it really comes down to that gravity that they've put into the game. The physics engine and gravity really do play a big part into the gameplay here, and it goes hand in hand with the classic sort of platformer. So those are the pros. You know, it's an amazingly fun game. The other con, very small. The camera is kind of a nuisance at times. You got to move it around a lot because he is a really long snaky boy, and he wants to go and slither all over the place. And sometimes when you're facing a bunch of bamboo, you've got to turn it to the side to see where he can go up and slither around. So you will be fooling with the camera a lot. But again, it's not a super negative. It's not going to ruin your experience. There are times, yeah, it's a little frustrating, but I think that, you know, it's you can deal with it. So overall, for Snake Pass, I gotta say it's unbelievably charming. The character of Noodle, I hope that they expand the sounds he makes in the sequel, because I know there'll be a sequel to this. And I just love the fact that they went back and got a composer that we all know and love from classic Nintendo franchises. The music's amazing. It fits totally. I love his character. I love the level design. They're you know, visually they look the same, but they're different. And collecting the coins, best part of the game. It's very simple. Collect all the coins to you know, achieve the highest score in the game. That's the game. It's simple, but I highly recommend it for anybody who likes platformers out there. It's a new experience. I give it, you know what? I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's a solid first, you know, game from them. They've done other games, as you know, for other companies. This is their first multi-plat, and I think they pretty much nailed what they wanted to achieve, with slight technical issues here and there, which, you know, they could probably fix with a patch. You know, that's the honest truth nowadays. We deal with patches. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys definitely go check out Snake Pass. I also want to say that games like this need to be supported, because the innovation in this game, you're not going to see it anywhere else, and it's only a $20 game. So if you even think remotely, oh, I'm going to kick out of that, you'll get a kick out of it. It's pretty good. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of JKB. Thank you.